Okay. So this is a scrim that we did tonight actually, against, I will check the team name out. I don't think I've ever played against them before. Pizza Thief's team anyway. Shout out to Pizza Thief! So yeah. I've never played Glassworks before, but it's coming into UGC this year, so I'm going to just try and figure it out sort of essentially as I go. So this is the way I kind of like to roll out. It kind of semi works out for me. You arrive to the mid pretty late, but you're definitely behind everybody. So here I just, you know, butter knife down the engineer, he's low. It just happens to be coming after me. See, this is my main problem with rolling out this way, was that I tended to get caught out by people who are just coming back. So I sat that sentry just because I'm caught there. Like I said, this is all just trying stuff out. Don't really know how to play this map, but for those who don't know, for whatever reason the game seems to crash when you try and download this map from while you're in game. So I actually put a link to it in the description if anybody's interested and they want to download it before they because I'm sure lots of teams are going to want to scrim it. We definitely work live scrims anyway. I really no idea. This is a pause. I'm just going to fast forward through it because it was only a couple of seconds long. We had actually just run that mid, so we were complaining this team only did it because we killed their med at the end of that middle. Just gonna wait still. I'm glad I'm fast forwarding this now. It's the only pause, so there we go. Okay, so I'm back to 100%. Okay, so gonna move out here into middle again. Again, didn't really because we'd never actually played anything on this map. I have no idea really what the forward spawns were like. I had no idea what the cap times were like, especially. You'll see I go for back caps, but it's quite a slow back cap. It's quite a slow cap actually at last. It's good to know. You can actually climb up that truck there. That seems to be a good spot for snipers because you can see onto second. Sort of a funny angle. So here my scout tells me that this study's so low, so I kill him and. I managed to actually juke this scout I think for a bit, but this scout was actually really good at finding me. He's dominating me after a while, so thank you turtle. Give me 25 minutes. So this sewer area I find is actually really good for getting through. There's that small little ammo pack there, but you kind of need to vis watch. What you need to be careful is you're a lot more obvious coming in, walking up between that sort of chicken wire than you think you'd be. As you see there, that chicken wire on that scout, I didn't really notice until I was defending, but it's really obvious. So if you're going to be coming up there, you do want to do it invisibly. So we actually have a good push here when we push people into spawn, but nobody else is really ready, so we couldn't convert it and get you out of ammo. So. Right now, just going to move through this lobby and again down to this sewers area and picking up the small health. Like every time I walk down here, the for whatever reason it sort of flashed a bit. So they'd obviously seen me, and so what I was going to do is just try and come in here. And I noticed this is the point where I was like, oh, I can definitely get a back cap here because of this lovely little ring that surrounds it, and the point cap's really slowly. I thought if that had been, you know, Badlands, I probably would have gotten that. Yeah, and he came in, just couldn't quite finish it. So. Yeah, again, didn't really know what the meta was, so stuff like this keeps happening where we get back capped at second while there's an Uber going on in last and stuff like this. So Chocolate's looking suspicious, so call him out. This is actually him though. So I take this ammo. This bridge here, there's actually a truck there to the left that you can climb up. You'll see me doing it later. And there, that demo man. I'm gonna try and get him. Be a bit cheeky. Nope, it's not gonna work out though. That pyro was watching me a lot. I don't really know what else he was getting done, but he did a lot of watching me anyway. So here I think I do change to the dead ringer because again they're at second and I want to be a bit more aggressive. Maybe increase my survivability a bit because I'm going down a lot. Again, like I said, don't know how to play this map, so I'm really just trying all these things out. fight the scout a bit, just do a little bit of damage to him, just make him go away. Fortunately though, I made the very silly mistake of moving in there, and he just immediately spotted me again. Once that shutter door opens, it's really obvious that I was coming through. As you can see here, you jump to the front wheel of the truck and then you can just continue to jump up when you get up here. Here we have the point. And I'm not going to make it through there, it's just way too defended. So I'm going to move to this lunchbox area. They seem to have their flank cover in this quite well. I don't know if this team had scrimmed in here before, but... And you see that weird flash again. So I noticed that they're holding pretty far forward, so I'm going to go for a back cap. And I hear Janny's coming through, so he's telling me to get the sap on this gun, so I do, so that he can move through and help me cap. Unfortunately he goes down to that scout. This scout was really good actually. And all I'm trying to do right now is just try to distract him. And again, to move this way, for whatever reason, this scout just seems to always be moving in the direction that I am. So all I'm really trying to do here is I know I'm not going to get anything done, so I'm just trying to distract, get the sap on, and sort of pull their people back a bit more. Q's falling back. So again, yeah, push them to the second and then can't convert last. Similar to the last post I had up. I'm not sure what's causing these frame drops, so I'm just gonna pause for a second and see if I can fix it. Okay, hopefully this will be a bit more consistent. Oh yeah, this is something I learned here. If you just go up those steps a little bit, you can jump up on top of these barrels, and it's quite lovely when you're waiting for things to happen. Right there, the scout just happens to see me though, so again, try these things out. If you don't know the map, you know, try out these spots. Especially with the dead ringer, it's a bit easier, you know, you have less to lose. So I'll work my way out here. I think I'm going to get that demo man. And again, the scout just wrecks me. This scout was really, really good, I have to say. Everybody in our team was complaining about him. So Yanni is coming up here. But the mini sentry is, you know, denying him. One thing about this map is it's so wide open that those minis do have a lot of range. So if you are playing spy on this map, definitely try and coordinate with your scout a bit if he knows where or your soldier, even if he knows where the mini sentry is. And you, especially if you're going for backups or anything like that, it can really help if you just move in and just get the sap for him. So right here, I just decloaked a bit too early, so what I'm really just trying to do is look around through here. I notice that the pyro is sort of far away, so move out and sap the gun, get the stab, sap the dispenser, move on to the point. They're all happy to come back to fight me, and off the back of that then my team can just come in. I'm pretty sure this is where we cap. Yeah, our team comes in with the Uber. Yanni fucks up the sniper and we win. Yeah, so really what that was doing is that underneath point I find from sewer, it gets you so close to that point so easily. I mean, if their team is holding forward anyways at all, it's a really great way for the spy to slip through. To be honest, I doubt it. I can see it being nerfed a little bit. It's just too wide open. I can see them putting like a grate or something so you can see underneath. Like you can literally a lot of the time get through there and wait to decloak until you're right underneath the point, and then just move up through that sort of chicken wire area invisibly. Backups by spy I think are kind of a bit OP on this map. So again, I'm going to move through the same way as I did before, just still trying these out. You can jump up here to save yourself a bit of time, and this time the Sully's here, so just grab him. The engineer calls me, I get called out to the engineer, so doing a bit of gun work with this engineer. Me and this engineer had beef, so I kill him anyway. Move back here and grab the health. Pretty sure we were losing this mid at this stage. Yeah, both the meds just went down at that stage, so it's kind of a free-for-all. Check around. Yeah, always keep an eye around you as well. See what's going on. I'm tempted to stab here, but I want to get a stab more so. So I decide I'm going to go for the heavy. He's huge at this point, considering how both the medics are down. The damage output of a heavy really, really affects this sort of a fight. But yeah, I get spotted by the sniper and he just shouts me. It's kind of hilarious how They're just chilling out. So Smooth was playing demo for us in this game. Smooth can play every class. And Sable, for those of you who are wondering what Smooth's favourite Pokemon is, that came up. Love Sable. So moving up here, Spy kept getting their medic, so I think you're gonna do I attempt? No, I don't attempt the back cap at this stage. I know I want to get the medic because their medic just went down. So I'm gonna take the sniper because he's right here. I know I can get him. Engineer's gonna try and chase me, but that's fine. I can just back away to my team from now. Now, because I have the support of my team and I know that he only has a shotgun, I'm able to be a bit more aggressive towards him, but he's not there. So now I'm calling out that the medic is low. That's important because after Uber fights, it can determine your team's aggression. If you say that even though the medic's Ubered but he's low, it means that if they know as soon as the Uber's off that like that body shot by our sniper. So both medics went down there. So it's kind of just cleaned up by the flank and what's left of the combo here. Now I actually want to see what happens here. So I switched to the Dead Ringer here because they're just coming into our last and I want to just try and pick up anybody who's going for the point more than anything else rather than try and get behind them for a big pick. So Demo Man's there, call out that. Especially with the Dead Ringer as well. I know I'm not going to go down instantly so I can sort of peek. Also keep an eye on that chicken wire area. I'm going to keep calling it chicken wire because that's kind of what it reminds me of. That ramp there. See, look, scouts coming up there now. Immediately tell your team that. They need to know that. Scouts should not be allowed near the point. Also, one thing I'm just noticing now is I'd had our point stickied up whereas their Demo Man didn't. Sort of more of a Badlands style. I know it's more important on Badlands obviously because Badlands caps it quickly, but NG wrecks me. So we were having our back and forth, me and that NG. It's got a poke out here with his shooty gun. Now you can see actually above the head there, there's actually two doors there. One is actually higher up on the right hand side. So I think it's supposed to be for spamming or maybe rollouts. I don't know what exactly. So here I decided to try and get behind him. Notice the Sully's down below. Get him down to about 84. And I decide to move around behind him again. But yeah, he hears me and the engineer's there as well, so I can't exactly follow him up. What actually happens here is the scout just comes straight through here, like I was saying, walks onto the point and just caps it because we're that little bit forward. Actually no, he doesn't cap it. Oh, I thought he did. Huh. Yeah, this is... Q says she kind of got stuck on the edge of the point there and I can kind of see what she means now. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure what happens here is... I won't spoil anything in case you haven't seen it. Yeah, this point is actually pretty tough to push out of. This area here is really choky. So so I'm gonna sap this dispenser just for the sake of it, just because it's there and it's free, and I don't get this sap, but I also don't die either. Managed to get away barely. And fire up. No, he gets me. I died. I'm a sec. I remember not dying to the heavy. All right. Yeah, again, Scout just came up through there. It's I think a bit OP at the minute. It just gets you too close too quickly, and you really have to watch it. Maybe I think if you had a sentry gun, maybe a level 3 or something in that secret area directly opposite it, it'd probably prevent the Scout from getting through there. But for now, yeah, make use of it. Scouts, spies, do it. It's there, why not? So here I'm rolling that with the Dead Ringer because I forgot to switch. Also, it's not a bad idea to try this thing. So I'm going to come through here. I get called out immediately. They're going to fire at me. So just do a bit of damage and then he's just going to chase me. I actually accidentally clicked twice there. Anyone who plays Spy knows that happens. Apparently it's something to do with your earned turf sentence. You can fix that. So I didn't really want to get into that fight. I was more just trying to leave, but to deal with it. So this is something we've been trying. I'm not going to tell you how exactly we get Kitsy up there, but yeah, get Kitsy up there, get a dispenser up there, and it's actually really powerful. I think that's what won us most of these mids. Yeah, and he's legging it. There, just saw that the heavy was low and I knew Code was beside me, so the two of us were just able to take him out. I'm pretty sure their medic just went down actually, so. One of the reasons that I'm not checking the minigun so much is we scrimmed against this team before and I'm pretty sure that their medic has all of his miniguns named the same thing. I'm not really sure if that's true or not, but I think that's the case. I've actually lobbied against this medic before as well, it's kind of annoying. So that scout just forces me out of there. Always, if you've got the dead ringer as well and you feel confident enough, just give them a poke. Just hit them with a bit of damage, it'll help your team out that bit more. So here, I'll show you how to climb the truck, which has a big emerald in it. And I'm doing this not so much for positioning, but more just because I want to be able to see before I make a decision about where I'm going to go. So he's there, so just hit him, and hit him again, and calling out the damage to my team, because you know, like that, I know that Johnny, he's not really going to be doing tons of damage from that distance with the scatter gun, but he's going to do enough to sort of, you know, turn him a bit, force him out. Sniper, again, their sniper and their scout were really clutch, and in the other map we played them with their spy. Their combo not so much. But yeah, again, shout out to Pizza Thief. He does very, very well in the Bad Order Pro map, and they're going to upload probably tomorrow. Okay, so I'm just rolling out here. I've switched back to the Invis Watch because I need to get behind them. My team are pushing forward here, so I'm just going to decloak and I'm not, you know, a burning sniper is not really that much of a threat, so just start the cap off. Doing damage. We're actually getting back capped, I see. Their scout again was always going behind, so he was getting our medal a lot, you see. Probably what we could have done, I don't know, we were calling them out as well and stuff like that, but you know, with a map like this, when you're trying out a new map, it's very easy for stuff like that to happen when you're not used to the routes and you're not used to what you're doing. So there I probably should have, you know, cloaked for a bit longer. I'm just going to come up here and peek. Heavy sees me, so I'm just going to get out. No point in going to trick that fight, especially when I see the mini sentry up there. But again, call it the mini sentry's position, call it its top left. It's harder for me, it's really easy for me to get in right side, so I think probably the best position for the mini sentry to stop me is there. And I'm really just trying to do chip damage to the heavy there because I know that there's room and his medic isn't really anywhere to be seen, but the scout comes in and hits me. Seem just to keep still getting those frame drops. I don't really know why. So here, this is just a bit of positioning where I'm just going to try and not be where they expect me to be. Yeah, that was bad by me. I shouldn't have been disguised as the pyro. And the pyro disguise there was a bad choice because the pyro actually, the flamethrower and stuff just stick out really, really far. Also, like, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I was disguised out there, I was going to get called out, but yeah, try and pick smaller classes, as well as that the scout is actually quite a short class, so your, you know, hitbox is actually higher than your head, etc. So the demo man, I don't know how to kill him. I forgot how to knife for this game, so I just shot him. So here, I think I can get the backup started, so I do. Johnny gets taken down. There, I didn't get my thing out in time, but trade with the NG. If not for that, well, I mean, you would obviously have the mini sentry up, but a few seconds sooner, and I probably would have, we probably would have got that cap. But the thing is that there was one of the instances where you see Yanni knew where that mini sentry was at that stage. I don't know if it was the same one as earlier, but I'd kind of forgotten that it was there. So if Yanni had sort of said to me that it was there, and I'd known he was going for the back cap, I probably would have sapped it, and then the two of us would have probably cleaned up and won that. But again, it's just those little things with this coordination with your team. I mean, you're going to help, especially on this last with it being so wide open, you're going to help your team a lot by sapping a sentry there. So yeah, I was going to try and call out that heavy, but they could see him. So call out where the combo is instead. The heavy played a bit like, I don't know, he's a North American heavy called Dill. He used to play by himself a lot, the roamer heavy. So again, I see that they're holding really far forward, so I want to just draw them back. I mean, it's really hard. It's so stalematy and there's so many chokes. It's really hard for my team. So I'm going to try and draw them back, just distract them. If I get a back cap, so what? So, pretty sure this does not go well for me. Yeah, I get called back with the scout, so I'm going to try and distract and just get caught by the flames. Teleport because nobody else is up, and you know, everybody else is up, so call out the stickies are there for once. They don't explode in my face, which is good. Call out the spy here. I think I saw him pass around the rock the first time, and Q actually pops off. That was a bad call by me because I called spy behind, but I didn't say exactly where he was. He wasn't really a threat to them, but Q popped not only because there was pressure on them, but because of the spy call. And the sniper just turns around. I don't know, did he hear me or what the story was, but I just wanted to try and get a stab there on somebody. I don't play particularly well in this map, but I'm mostly focusing on trying to get caps and stuff like that. I'm not really, you know, the picks and that are, I'm going to go for them if they're seeming like a good opportunity, but their pyro is really just watching their medic, so I'm trying to play for on the flank a bit more. And he's acting suspicious, shooting. So I'm gonna start this cap off. Demo man comes in. Just gonna let him blow me up. I'm gonna move back out here. But the engineer is there, and see, I thought I'd get away from him here, but no. He was coming back for his dispenser, so I said I'd try and just get a sap in anyway. Probably a bad idea. Wouldn't really have achieved anything even if I had sapped it, so it was more or less just like desperation and not thinking. Which is bad, you should always be thinking. So, this is one of those moments where we're like, you know, what do we do? There's a sniper watching. Buff Choco, he'll kill the sniper in these seconds. I noticed that spy that time, but yeah, he goes down there. I'm not sure if I noticed him the first time. So here, sentry's just out of the range of it. You know, I can see it, why not shoot it? You're one of those weird mixed range classes that you can actually destroy mini sentries from a distance. There's lots of people can't, but you can. So they're just going to poke the soldier a bit and then get out. I knew I was going to survive at that range because I had my full dead ringer. So now they're going to pop in and we actually get a few kills here. I see that the entry's down and don't know what I was thinking there. Should have had the dead ringer up. Not with 40 HP. So now Smooth's going to jump in and we get forced up by the pyro. I think you actually got a few kills here, man. Dish was trying to enter the teleporter exit there.
Victory.
Yeah, and he just ran in and captured. I think. Again, yeah, scouts super powerful on this map. I'm not really sure how long is left in this round, but I don't think very long. Again, it's a long out game. Trying to learn maps and do them as you sort of learn them can sometimes lead to long games because you know you don't really have a strategy for playing, you know, last. Or sort of capping it or anything. Yeah. Again, just poor decision making by me. What I did there was I wasn't thinking at all. What I did was I saw the engineer caught me, so I said I just all I had in my head was because in my head the plan was that I would run out there and I'd see if I could get a stab. That I just kind of had white line fever and I didn't adjust my plan. When I ran around there and saw the engineer, what I should have done was turned invisible and just gone away. I wasn't really going to win the fight against the buffed engineer anyway. And again, it's not really my business to be winning that fight. You know, every fight you go into, ideally, if you can, should be one that you've chosen to go into. So I should have tried to get out, turned around, taken a bit of damage and grabbed that health pack that he was going back for. and the medal as well. So again, we win this middle, I'm pretty sure. So there, that pyro caught me out, and I didn't realise how much the being on fire jiggles your aim. I wasn't too worried that he hit me again. I mean, you know, it was kind of just fluking to hit me anyway. I wasn't particularly afraid of this pyro. You know, it didn't instill fear like some do. Calling out that that demo man is 50 HP, and again, like that, taking out that sentry gun from a distance helps your team. It was what I had wanted to do with that life, so I did. No, there, yeah, there I was just in no man's land, and was kind of trying just sort of maybe get some sort of quick snaps out. Don't know what it was about you know, sort of I heard I can't remember who it was. Some of the YouTube spies said that the higher you get in divisions, the harder it is to harder it is for spies to actually get plays, and you become more of an information sort of class. It's not always the same. It's not always true, but like you do, I do find that, you know, people are better at defending against spies the more you play the game in general. So right now I'm just gonna hold here. I'm pretty sure I see the soldier here, so what I want to do is just move in there, so to let them know that I'm there. Not really on purpose, but just more to get sort of more information. Get close-up information, get sort of see exactly who's there without risking my team. So Demo Man's here now, so I'm gonna be. I thought I could strafe on top of that health, but I couldn't. So he's at full health now. But again, I accidentally decloaked there, which I didn't mean to do, and it meant that he got to kill me. I probably, if I had, you know, I had the choice. I got him down low enough that he wasn't gonna get back into the fight with his combo anytime soon. So as far as I was concerned, my business there was done. He didn't necessarily need to die, so I could have just disappeared. The combo ended up falling back anyway, defended them out, but in combat that soldier was there. Because I had so many players sort of going behind, it was important to tell my team something like that. Again, I'm trying to mix it up with disguises a bit here. I'm really planning on getting behind them anyway, so if I run across here disguised as a sniper, I'll get called out with a sniper disguise, and that means that I can disguise as something that's a bit more believable when I actually want to get behind them. So having bad disguises can be a bit of a strategy sometimes. Again, though, yeah, you want to rely on people seeing you. So here, I remember that they had forward spawns here, so I tried to actually get a stab on the medic, but the way he ran, he sort of spotted me, so they sent the pyro back after me. For whatever reason, the pyro all of a sudden did flares. So running along the truck at forward spawn, really now at the middle. So I'm gonna use Chocolate's dead body to my advantage here and grab the ammo. So I noticed he's only 80 health and now he's down to 60, so I think I can take him out quickly, but nope, he just snapshots me. He was very good, this sniper. Said it before, but yeah, he was excellent. Exchange there. Trying to hit this engineer. I was thinking I probably should have pulled out my knife, but there comes a point where you're gonna do more damage if you should just keep at it, especially when he's distracted like that. I could kill him instantly with the knife, obviously, but Choco's perfectly able to kill him with the sniper, right? So just give him a bit of a help. So there I see the snipers back there. Ah, this was so bad by me. I was such bad awareness. I didn't even notice that the medic started to heal me. The medic bought it. I don't know if the pyro did, but yeah, it was a scout disguise at the time. The medic actually started to heal me. And, just bad play by me.
Is being captured.
So here I'm just trying to focus their damage out. I can get healed. I can be part of the combo if I want to be. Who says spies have to be by themselves all the time? I am so no. So right now I'm just kind of waiting. I know I'm gonna take a peek here. I think just a quick one. I see that the soldier's coming, so I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna stab him right in his back. I'll wait till he pops out. Soldiers are deaf, dumb, and blind. I've said this before, so then just turn around and stab him. Now I see that they're pushing quite far forward, and so here I tell EUroDUcks actually not to shoot that, and he kills the spy. Now I don't know if the spy actually saw me there, you see, or if he thought I was the pyro. So I'm just gonna wait by this teleporter, and I'm also kind of guessing what way that the engine would have put it so that they come out. I don't actually know how to tell. Actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So it turns around, and at that point you know that you've been called out, so just destroy it. So, yeah, I should have actually looking closer there. I could actually tell, not necessarily what way it was, but it works out anyway. So here they're over onto the point. And I decide, for whatever genius reason, that I'm just going to engage this heavy. I thought he was going to be a bit more distracted than that, but obviously not. And EUroDUcks killed that medic again. Not EUroDUcks, it's Chocolate. Chocolate destroying everyone again. We're gonna roll that over the truck. We call that area truck. No idea what anything on this map is called yet either. We have our own names, but we're gonna have to look at the meta names. And spy on Kitsy. Called it out too late. I kind of saw it too late to really, you know, tell him. And then we just win, because the time ran out. So.